All right, folks, I just need to do this in-depth breakdown of what is going on with these McGregor allegations because I've been bringing them to you for 2 months. So finally, about 4 hours ago in the United States, the New York Times broke a story, folks, that should have been broken oh so long ago. And if you doubt me, well, here are a couple of videos I did. There's 1 month ago. It says 1 month ago, but in actuality, it is 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I did these on, I think, January 25th and 27th, something like that. And in them, I just showed you all these mainstream reports. The Sun, you had Dublin Live as early as December 12th. This was an attack that happened on December 10th. We're going to go over every single allegation, why when I saw the evidence, I knew it was Conor McGregor, and I was dumbfounded by the fact that no American media would touch it. No mainstream media would touch it. And here we are again 2 months after I did some reporting on it. So you have to ask yourself, do you believe that the MMA insiders, the people like Ari Emanuel, Dana White, the people on the inside at Disney, ESPN, didn't know this? They didn't know this. They weren't trying to cover this up. And hey, kudos to the New York Times for finally breaking the story. But we are going to go so in depth here with every allegation after you see what information leaked and how I hope you, like me, never want to see this man in a cage or octagon again. And the only thing you would like to see him in is a jail cell. But there's a good chance that's not going to happen. Quite frankly, I'm pretty excited that this information even got out to the public so they can make their own decision instead of going to our rigged court system. Okay? So let's just continue with this. I mean, again, really early December, woman raped in a hotel. Irish sports star at the center of the rape makes contact with Gardy through reps. This is all in the beginning of December, December 15th. Okay? He looked wired. The famous sports star accused of raping the woman was on a wild-eyed 2-day bender hours before the attack. Cocaine, alcohol, you name it. And so let's go over some of the details in this. And the Irish Mirror did a huge in-depth report series on this. You know, you go in, you're going to find out, hey, the woman was in her 20s, met the Irish sports star in a South Dublin village while out socializing. That's right, she did. But she did not go back alone with him. She went back with a large group. And if you believe some of the allegations, this happened in front of Irish gangsters. She didn't even report it afterwards. It was so violent, she had bruising around her neck, according to these reports. Okay? According to these reports, you know, bruising, beaten, raped, sodomized in front of people. And no, she did not identify this man. She refused to identify him for weeks. For weeks. Okay? Now, he offers himself up. I'll be available. It's not until, again, this is in December. It's not until January. Okay? It's January 20th. I want to have you look at these figures. They're outrageously incredible. But in January, finally, he goes in and talks to the police, and the police don't charge him. Let me repeat that. The police do not charge him. Now, in Ireland, it's illegal for you to name somebody who has not been convicted of this offense. Problem is, only 8% of these reported rapes result in convictions. Think about that. Do you believe that 92% of women are lying? Again, Jason Burmis doesn't say just believe every woman or any woman's story, but 92% of them are lying. We know in most cases of sexual assault, they don't even report the crime. Why? Because they know they're going to be ridiculed. They know they might not win. They know their past is going to be dragged through the mud. So how does this leak? How do I find out about it? Well, RTE, after that police interaction, leaked Conor McGregor's name. This was publicly available to anybody who wanted to take a look. I want you to realize that. Think about that. Think about how the media failed you. This has been available for over 2 months that RTE leaked this. Okay? Then it was followed up with that leak that the Irish Times reported that they were the ones to leak the sports star's name and they could face a data fine, further confirming it. Okay, that's the 27th. That's just under 2 months ago. So what is taking the New York Times so long to report this? It was confirmed right there. There's even more evidence. There was actually a phone call made to RTE that you can find on YouTube where they admit that, yes, that leaked memo is real and it named Conor McGregor in these allegations. Think about how horrible your mainstream media is that they're keeping this information from you. Those are the facts. That's the reality. That's the real deal. And again, they were promoting this guy. Oh, we want Conor McGregor to fight Donald Cerrone. We're going to set up a fight. Oh, he couldn't do the fight with Cerrone because he didn't want to be the undercard. He conveniently retires this morning just before these allegations hit the mainstream in America. You think someone might have told him that this story was going to leak? I don't know. You tell me. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist. After all, so many people in my comment sections, look at those videos I did. It's like a 50-50 of thumbs up and down. People are telling me I'm a liar, I'm jealous, I'm making things up. It's a rugby player. There's not one world famous rugby player, but okay. It's a golfer. Every single thing they could try to talk around the reality of what had happened. And so, as we continue down this journey, you got to ask yourself, what are some of the specifics? Well, if you believe any of these WhatsApp messages that also leaked, that were confirmed between journalists and police officers, well, yeah, apparently she had to have a tampon removed from her cervix surgically. So now we know that this woman was actually on her period. That did not stop him. According to these, he also came inside her. Again, this is just, between journalists. These are the WhatsApp messages. Nobody seemed to want to report on them. Even now, McGregor's rep is saying that the arrest is a rumor. It's a rumor. Everything I just showed you is fake. Well, let me tell you who this girl is. This 20-year-old girl. This is somebody that's a friend of the family. This guy knows, not just some random woman. Okay? It is his baby mama D. Okay? His baby mama D's brother's best friend's longtime girlfriend. You think that Conor doesn't know the best friend of the guy that, the brother of the girl he's been dating forever? By the way, they have a kid together. She's only 20 years old. That means he's known her since she was a teenager. There's a lot of other things out there involving other people. But again, there's CCTV footage of them all going in together, CCTV footage of them coming out. She's not the one that named McGregor at first. Several other people did name McGregor. The insanity of this case is so far over the top, I just don't know what else to say. And what makes me really upset is, I've been on it and I've said, hey, do you not, Dana White, do you not, Ari Emanuel, have a sister, have a mother, have a grandmother, have a wife, have a girlfriend, have a woman that you respect enough that you would never want that to happen to them. And all you fakes in the Me Too movement, by the way, that are out there shaking hands and, rooting on McGregor and knew about this and refused to talk about it, you're going to come out and say something now? Are you? And even you, Joe Rogan. I find it hard to believe that Rogan had no idea about these allegations. And I love the Rogan podcast. I appreciate a lot of his work. But He's sitting there laughing. Oh, I like the guy. Oh, I bet you he likes it when my commentary when he wins. Just talking Conor McGregor. You think Joe Rogan didn't know? You think guys like Brendan Schaub didn't know? You think people in, at Bloody Elbow, SB Nation, the Luke Thomases of the world, you think they didn't know? None of them wanted to put it on the line. Nobody wanted to put it on the line. But I don't care. I'm not bought. I'm not paid for. I'm going to put it on the line. This is ridiculous. Rumors. They're speculation and rumors. No, they're not. No, they're not. He is the person arrested. You can read all those available articles that have now been around 4 months. And you can ask yourself why it took the New York Times 2 months with everything I put out there. With everything that was out there. The RTE leaks putting the nail in the coffin. Why this was not brought to the forefront earlier. And that's the bottom line. And let's have some retribution. You need to apologize for what you've done. Dana, Ari, WME Entertainment, ESPN, Disney. I realize he was your billionaire cash cow. But these allegations are just so disgusting. We should never allow him in the country again. Instead, afterwards, they were just trying to parade him around with his son in a purple suit at the Super Bowl. Oh, how cute it was. He's a family man. He's in a matching purple suit with his son. He's a family guy. Oh, hi, Robert Kraft. Oh, how you doing? Oh, I love you too. Oh, it's Conor time. It's Conor time. Well, hopefully this is the end of the hype and end of a person who is not a good person. Not a good person at all. And you'll have to make your own decisions on whether or not you believe that these allegations are real. But I'm promising you, he is the person that was arrested. The New York Times actually did their job 2 months plus late, in my opinion. And we got to hold this guy accountable. Again, celebrity doesn't mean you get away with, the brutal beating, rape, and sodomy of a young woman. You like this video? Please smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe, hit the notifications. Go check out my work over at Pulse Change and We Are Change. But most importantly, guys, get out there and be the change you want to see in the world.